Hi everyone, this is Eero here, and I'm now going to show you how to do the floating scorpion. This is one of the 53 flow elements of the Movement 20XX, and I just figured like why not maybe make a tutorial out of this. There were a few people who were inspired by the video, the workout that I did with Samuli. We did the floating scorpion there, and people started to tag me in Instagram where they were doing this movement, and it seemed actually a bit challenging for the coordination and to getting it right, and I wanted to make just this video to show you, give you some tips how to get it down and really flowing, because it's a great movement. Like, you're gonna feel your core so much, and as I said, because it's so challenging for the coordination, it also trains your coordination and proprioception in the floor, your understanding and awareness of the body and the spatial movement. So let's show it, and let's just get down here. And so the first thing it starts, you can just go to a normal plank, right? So this is the kind of starting position. If you can't properly stabilize yourself in a normal plank, you're gonna have a hard time doing this exercise. So from here we start. See, this is the thing. We wanna move the other leg, crossing there, down our body to the other side, right? So the mistake that many do is that now they move it here and then they kind of somewhat move themselves over that leg, like step here. But what you really want to do is when you move the leg under your body, you transfer the whole weight to the other side, right? So you lead with that leg that goes under, then you transfer the whole weight in a way. Once you transfer the weight, then you can continue to the other side. So I transfer it here, and boom, now I change to the other side. So again, legs crosses down, transfer the weight, right? So in this beginner version, because I'm going to show you two versions, the beginner and the advanced. So in this one, you can really also make sure that you turn your whole body. So you just not just the leg like this manner. Rotate the body, so I'm turned, my body is facing to the side. I rotate it there, right? So this is the basic thing. You can try different widths with the arms, you can bend them a little bit. They don't have to be stiff like this way. This is a flowy movement. And in this version as well, you can take off the one arm. So you can sort of open up here, kind of like a wave. Then you return, other side. Like so. You can make it really flow, it doesn't have to be stiff at all, and kind of find your own flow in the movement. So when you go to the harder version, you know, the jump is really big. So most people, you should be able to do that beginner, you know, quite easily, but for this you really need some strength, and you should have quite a lot of supportive strength here to support yourself down. Probably should be able to do, for example, archer push-ups if you really want to make this smooth. But the way it happens is the same principles apply. So we move the leg under our body here, and then I transfer myself to the other side. Like so. But in this version, when I transfer, I want to stay low and the other arm straightens while the other arm goes bent. So this is the kind of the transference there. So I'll show you one more time. I think it's easy to begin from the one side here, and then you can place the leg on their body. Then you start to transfer. Oops. Yeah, this is tricky sometimes to get the leg position right. It can't be too big necessarily. It can be just a little there. And then you can sort of let this upper leg really make a big circle in the air. And with this one as well, at the start, you don't necessarily need to straighten out the arm completely there, right, like this way. So I'm gonna keep it a bit bent, it'll become more easier. But again, with these flow movements, with each one of them, there's no one strict way you need to do them. So just play around, find the way that you can do them, find your own flow. If you try to imitate exactly what I do, you're probably gonna go wrong. So be brave and try. And once you got them both mastered, now you can start to change the levels there, right? and it can become really nice, flowy movements. Yeah, and it's tough as well. Like I'm pretty out of breath already, muscles aching. So go and try it. Gonna work your core, shoulders, coordination. So if you want to learn more movements like this for different areas of the body, for different purposes in the body, like agility, more for your posterior chain, for your legs, you know, go check out the Movement Train XX. The link is in the description, so you get to play around with all these different movements and get in shape. And that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video.